Hi, I'm Laurie Marks from the Writing Proficiency Office. This is a 5-minute video to encourage you to fulfill the Writing Proficiency Requirement in the easiest possible way. The Gen Ed requirement requires that you take certain classes like English 102, first year seminar, and the intermediate seminar you are taking right now. Gen Ed has another requirement. It's not a course you have to take, but instead is a requirement you need to fulfill, the Writing Proficiency Requirement. Students currently taking an intermediate seminar can fulfill that requirement by participating in a program called EWRAP at the end of this semester. There are 3 ways to fulfill the Writing Proficiency Requirement. You can do the WPE portfolio, the WPE timed essay exam, or EWRAP. EWRAP is the easiest way to fulfill this requirement. Both the WPE portfolio and the WPE timed exam require you to read a set of texts. For EWRAP, no additional reading is required. Both the WPE portfolio and the WPE timed exam require you to write a new paper to demonstrate your proficiency. For EWRAP, no new paper is required. Instead, we assess your proficiency based on papers you have already written. Participating in EWRAP is pretty simple. Just compile a portfolio of the following: the research paper from your English 102 course, if you took English 102 at UMass Boston, a paper from your intermediate seminar, a third paper of your choosing from any UMass Boston course, and a reflection letter to discuss the items in your portfolio. If you don't have all the papers required, you can submit a second paper from your intermediate seminar or a paper from any other UMass Boston course. All papers must be at least 750 words long, and at least one of those papers should be at least 1,250 words long. A lot of students miss their one opportunity to submit an EWRAP portfolio. Don't panic, just do whatever works to make you remember to do it. The deadline is always the last day of the semester. If you miss the deadline, you will have to do a WPE portfolio or timed exam instead. So don't miss the deadline. If you think you can't submit an EWRAP portfolio, ask us. You might be surprised by the answer. The Writing Proficiency Office answers lots of questions by email, and we can answer your questions also. Our email address is writing.proficiency@umb.edu. Here's what you should do now. You have been enrolled in a Blackboard course for EWRAP called CAS 014. It's not a real course, it's just a place for you to submit your portfolio to. Find it on your Blackboard dashboard. In that course, you'll find text and video instructions on submitting to EWRAP. The due date will be visible on the landing page. Put that date in your planner. Think about what papers to include and contact us with any questions. Here are some things we want you to know. Shortly before the due date, we will offer drop-in workshops and one-on-one appointments to help you submit to EWRAP. If you have passed the WPE already, just ignore EWRAP. Finally, remember, you only get one chance to submit an EWRAP portfolio. Don't miss your chance.